Yeah. E J.A. If you can hear me, then maybe I never really left. Yeah. I'm sorry I left before the work was done. Sorry I disappeared while the war still run. I know you look for me in the noise and the pain, in the streets and the struggle in every song I sang. I never planned to go that night, never planned to be a memory frozen in time. I wanted to grow old, see the world change face, see justice touch the ghetto, see peace replace hate. But the world didn't want my truth out loud. They loved my voice, but they feared my sound. I spoke for the broke, for the locked up souls, for the kids with no hope and a heart full of holes. I try to hold it together, try to stay strong, but when you speak too real, they say you wrong. I'm sorry I left you waiting, I really wanted to stay. I'm sorry I couldn't finish everything I tried to say. I loved you more than the headlines, more than the money and fame. I'm sorry I left this early, but this world didn't want me to stay. I'm sorry to the ones who really love me, the fans who saw a brother, not a celebrity. To the mothers who felt my words in their chest, to the sons who learned survival from my stress. I wasn't perfect, I was young and angry, carried the weight of the people on my back daily. They judged my scars, never asked where they came from. They saw the reaction, never saw what I ran from. I wanted peace, but peace don't sell, they wanted silence. I rang the bell every time I spoke, it shook their control, so they turned my life into a tragic role. I wanted to heal the streets with a microphone, but the streets became the place I couldn't survive alone. I'm sorry I left you wondering if I could've done more. Sorry I became a question instead of walking through the door. I tried to give you my soul, every verse, every pain. I'm sorry I left this early, but I never left in vain. Don't believe I was just chaos and rage. I was a poet, trapped in a violent age. I loved deeply, I felt everything. That's why my words still bleed when the records play. They say legends never die, that part is true, but legends don't get to grow old with you. I wanted kids, wanted laughter, wanted peace, wanted a world where the killing would cease. If I sound heavy, it's because I cared. If I sounded angry, it's because I dared. I dared to say the system wasn't clean, I dared to say the American dream wasn't what it seemed. And when you challenge power with love and truth, they don't debate you, they remove you. To everyone who still listens late at night, who still feels me when the beat drops slow, I never stopped loving you. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't protect myself better. Sorry I couldn't outsmart the weather. Sorry my death became entertainment while my message still waits for implementation. But don't mourn me like I failed. I live loud, I never bailed. I stood on my words, I stood on my pain. I stood for the ones who had nothing to gain. If my life taught you anything at all, let it be this: stand tall, speak truth even when it costs, love hard even when you lost. I'm sorry I left you early, but I never left my heart. I'm sorry I couldn't finish every revolutionary start. I wanted the best for the world, but the world wanted the worst for me. Still, if you hear my voice today, then I'm finally free. Yeah. E J.A. This was never goodbye. This was a message, a reminder. Legends don't leave, they echo.